Hi you guys, it's me, Destiny. I decided to do a get ready with me and get to know me kind of video. I see these get ready with me's with a ton of beauty YouTubers that I watch, and I actually really like them. So I thought I'd do one myself just to kind of talk about a little bit about myself and hopes for this channel and just things I want to do, things I want to talk about, makeup, motherhood, all kinds of stuff. We're going to go everywhere with this video, I guess. Anyway, let's get started. So, I am about to be 24 years old. I am a mother of a toddler, just turned 2-year-old. Love that. First, we're going to start priming my face with Juno & Co. primer. If you've not heard of this company or used it, their primer is actually amazing. It was hard for me to bite the bullet to spend $38 on it. I think it was $38 at the time. They've lowered their price to $28 recently. But earlier this year, they had a deal where you buy one, get one free. So my friend and I jumped on that train and we decided to use it. Anyway, I find it's great for all types of skin types. I specifically have really oily skin. It's phenomenal. It feels so good on the skin. I go in with a little extra. I like to really prime my face because if I go easy on it, I find that I break out more after wearing foundation, which is not something I like to do. Anyway. But no, I'm a mommy, I'm a wife, I'm all of the above. I love makeup. I have an amazing mom friend. She's also on YouTube. You guys need to check her out. Her thing is Beauty Punk Girl. She also has an Instagram and posts amazing pictures. She's phenomenal at makeup, you guys. She doesn't think she is, but I know she is. Anyway. Now we're going to go in with my favorite foundation. I hated this at first. Now I actually love it. It's my favorite. It's number 7 Airbrush Away Foundation in the shade Warm Beige. This stuff is amazing. It looks just like skin. To me, it does anyway. But, so yeah, you guys need to check her out. No, I am not professionally trained in makeup. I do have a little bit of training. Graduated with my GED when I was 16 and decided I'm gonna go to college. Went to college, decided that wasn't for me, so when I turned 17, I decided to go to beauty school. I wanted to be a master cosmetologist. I wanted to do everything. I wanted to go into theatrical makeup. You name it, a little bit of everything. But I had some health complications come up, had to have a surgery, and basically my school told me, even though I kept up with them, that I couldn't come back without restarting my hours completely. And that is not something I wanted to do, as I already had like 400 hours in of 1,500, I believe. And that might not seem like a lot, but restarting wasn't in my contract, so it would have cost me a lot more money to have restarted. Anyway, but it's something I loved doing. I loved makeup. I loved that aspect of it. I loved coloring hair. I loved styling hair. I loved all of it. The nail aspect, I loved everything. I'm a big girly girl in that manner. Which is what drove me to love makeup. And someone who really inspired me was my friend. After I had my kid, just kind of, you kind of lose yourself in motherhood. People don't tell you that when you're pregnant a lot. You really lose yourself, and I kind of lost myself. And then when my son was a few months old, I had met her at some parenting classes, and we didn't really talk much. But then a few months later, as luck would have it, I bought some baby clothes from her for my son, and we hit it off. And we've just been mom friends ever since. She is all but saved my life on that. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and it's A lot of people describe it as the best job in the world. You know, you get to stay at home with your kid. Who wouldn't love that? But it's very hard and it's very lonely. And she kind of really understands me on that level and has helped me get through a lot of stuff, a lot of my depression, a lot of things, and helped me really enjoy motherhood again and enjoy makeup and being myself again. And my son loves her sons. They're amazing friends. Anyway, so that's how we got here. And she started her YouTube channel, and I really wanted to. I've wanted to for a long, long time. But I just couldn't take the plunge, and she finally, I guess, inspired me to do it. And once the Jeffree boxes came out, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the plunge. I'm using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Concealer, and it is a really light shade. It is, I don't know if it says on here. It's one of the lightest shades. It's either the first lightest or the second lightest. It is Fair 05W. Y'all can't see that. Sorry. Anyway, so that's awesome. So if anyone is struggling with motherhood, you're not alone. Believe me. I don't think anyone's really a natural. You just gotta learn to balance yourself and motherhood and remember that you are a person. And, I don't know, make time for yourself. This is how I make time for myself. Normally I'm talking to her on FaceTime, doing my makeup, but I decided to just sit down and do this. She's a little busy. So here we are. I know it probably seems like I'm rambling and going on all types of subjects. I apologize. Still a little nervous at this, but we're gonna get through. I don't normally put a lot of foundation or anything on my neck, but I'm gonna do it today. I definitely don't with this one. It's a really good color match. My face is normally paler than my neck and down anyway because I have a vitamin deficiency and I just don't retain any type of tan or tone in my face. Let's see what's next. We're gonna go in with our setting powder. And I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder. I love this stuff. It doesn't have a scent, and it doesn't cake you up. And I really like that because I'm very liberal with my setting powder. Absolutely love it. Probably use too much, but that's okay. Anyway, let's see. I don't know what to talk about now. I've just been talking about my friend this whole time. I think I'll talk about makeup brands I like. I am a big Jeffree Star fan, but I'm also a really, really, really big ColourPop fan. I love ColourPop, and I love Glamlight. I really love Glamlight. I love their palettes. I think the food packaging is just the cutest, and honestly their prices aren't bad. My friend and I, when we first started getting into Afterpay, decided to make an after payment on a really good deal they had for the pizza, burger, and taco palettes. And honestly, if they ever have that deal again, I suggest anyone grab it. The pigments are amazing. The glitters, if you're a glitter fan, you'll love them. I know a lot of people don't like glitters. However, I am a huge, huge, huge glitter fan. Nothing better than a good glitter to me. Anyway, what else? I like Anastasia palettes. I don't have many. I just have the Alyssa Edwards one, I think, and I have the Mini Norvina. They are amazing. I picked both of those up on sale, but they're amazing. I really love the quality. I think it would be worth full price. However, I don't normally have full price money, so I try to catch things on sale. I'm a big thrift girl. And let's see what else. I really like Huda Beauty. We also picked up a few of their mini palettes when they were on sale. I had been dying for the neon collection, and let me tell you, they had it on sale for like, I think it's $18 a palette for the little palettes, and I picked up all 3 of the pastel collection, and I picked up one for my friend, and then I got her one for Christmas, so that's going to be fun. Also, right now, we are going in with, I just like to tint my eyebrows with this Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel. It's in the shade Diesel. Let me turn it around. Diesel. I got this in BoxyCharm, and BoxyCharm disappoints me a lot, but not with this. I was so excited with this box. I felt like they really got something right for me. Now, the October box was, like, phenomenal for me. However, I have BoxyCharm and Ipsy, and I'm skipping both months this month. Not only don't really have the funds for it, but I just had the feeling that it was just not going to be for me this month. And that's okay. I like the option to skip a month. However, Boxy, you have to cancel altogether, but it's really easy to restart your subscription. Anyway, I also... where was I going with that? I don't even know. Ipsy has actually amazed me since August. I had started getting it in August. I know it's not very long, but August, September, and November were, or October, not November, October were hits for me. I absolutely loved everything about it. And I actually kept all 5 items in October for Boxy and Ipsy, which was a first for me. I never keep all 5 items of anything because, you know, it's hit or miss. But for $25 most of the time, as long as you like a product or two, it's pretty worth it. My friend and I both took the jump back in April for Boxy, and I love it. I love Boxy. I don't like being disappointed the months that are really bad, but most of the time I'm not too disappointed, and I still do get a few products that I like and normally wouldn't use. My only thing was the past 4 months, I believe, I received a bronzer in every box, and I'm pretty pale. I don't need a lot of bronzer. I use it, but they gave me a lot. They gave me a bronzer palette. They gave me this bronzer I'll be using today, this Aesthetica. Can tell I use it a lot. It's dirty. I take my eyelashes and put them on it sometimes while I wait to clean them. I know I'm terrible, but I love it. I love BoxyCharm, and I'm excited to get it back. I just don't think this month was the month for me, and neither with Ipsy. My friend actually was showing me the choices for this month's Ipsy, and I'm really glad I didn't get it. Nothing really called out to me. None of the choices seemed good. I don't know. Right now, I'm going in with an eye primer. It is Revolution Pro Eye Elements Central shade, I believe. All my products are a little dirty, but that's because they're well loved. I love this. I take it and I just like lean it up and like kind of cut my eyebrow with it to make it look more sharp. It's a very lighter skin tone, which I like because it helps like pigments, especially pastels, really show up. Sorry if you hear a little noise in the background. My son is just, he has to be near me when I do this. Anyway, I picked this up on sale for like $1.99 or $2.99 at Ulta, and I wish I could have grabbed more because they are amazing, but they didn't have any more, or I would have. I find it's awesome to like just really cut out your eyebrow and just make it look good. My eyebrows are hit or miss. Some days they're really good. Some days they're just like, oh, we could tell you tried, but it's okay. But with this stuff, I feel like it really helps me cut them to look cleaner. And I'm all about that clean eyebrow look. Love that. Because my eyebrows are super pale like me. But that means I can take like lipsticks and just change color with them. And I think it's just neat. And it's fun. Like if I want to do like a really red look, throw some red lipstick on my eyebrows, make them sharp, looking good. So yeah, that's a Not really a trick. I'm sure plenty of people do it. I also do it. Let's see. What do we want to move on now? We're going to do eyeshadow. I save my fun stuff for last, which is like my contouring. I love saving it for last. It's the funnest part for me. I think I'm going to do like a gothish black smoky green look. I have been really, really digging the greens. I haven't used many, but I've had like these like inspirational thoughts of using green and deepening it with some black smoky eye. I'm really excited to try it out. I can't tell you what brushes I'm using. Some are Luxie and nice name brand brushes, and some are just Amazon brushes. I believe this is just an Amazon brush that's really nice and fluffy. I use this to kind of take, like, we're going to use Jeffree Star's Cremated. I use it and just take, like, these grayer shades. I go with them first. Sometimes I mix them, put a little of that lighter shade with it. And we're just going to go in a little bit and just start cutting my eye crease. I have to leave my eyes open because I have not quite hooded eyes, but kind of hooded eyes. So, like, if I close my eye, I won't get it right. My line will just, like, cut it completely. So, I have to do it like this. I know. Now, you guys, this palette. I remember when it was released earlier, and I told my friend, I was like, I'm gonna get it anyway because I love black and white, but I'm not impressed. He said goth. I wanted deeper colors. I wanted like a deep burgundy. I wanted a deep purple. I wanted deep greens. I wanted deep blues. I wanted dark colors, like a dark rainbow, like a genuine twin sister to Jawbreaker. Dark colors, the opposite, just all dark. Although I see where he's going with like monotone and classic goth. That's fine, but I was that scene type of goth girl where I loved popping some neon colors in with it and some brightness, which is what I plan on doing today. A little bit of dark, a little bit of bright. It's going to be fun. But I just wasn't really impressed. And then I got the palette, and to be honest, I think this is all you need. I don't think his new palette is relevant compared to this one for me. Because if you look, it has brown tones. It has a good bit of brown tones. I absolutely love this palette. I love it so much. Right now I'm using the shades R.I.P., Gravedigger, and Solemnly Swear. I'm just mixing those three kinda and doing like getting this dark look. We don't want to quite do black yet. I do everything and then I go back with black and kind of just line. You'll see later. I use my color swatch because I want to go back with a lighter gray. I just color swatch it. And I'm just going to clean it a little bit and kind of get that color off. And go back with a lighter shade. Which I think I'm actually going to do a green lighter shade. I have one right here in my Nightmare Before Christmas Jack palette. These were limited edition. And let me tell you, if you find one on sale or for a good price, get it. These things, I have a lot of Makeup Revolution. But this one is pretty good. I've gave a lot of my Makeup Revolution away to close friends and stuff. But this one is phenomenal. Like, literally, the pigments are everything. And I didn't expect it to be so good. Right now, I'm using Oogie Boogie and a little bit of Undersea Gal. And it is beautiful, you guys. You don't want to do too much Undersea Gal. I just want enough to, like, darken it a little bit, not, like, to severely darken it. I just want to kind of add that, like, smoke effect, give a little brightness, and I will be going in with a glitter under my eye, because I always do a shimmer under my eyebrow. Let's see. And I'm probably going to use Everybody Scream right here. It's a shimmer shade. I'm just going to get a little bit of that on my brush and just go, like, right under my eyebrow. Just kind of, like, give it a shine. Make it really pretty. And it's subtle. I don't want it, like, super green at the top. We're going to save that for our actual eyelid. Now, see, my eyelids are still pretty good. I don't feel like I need to really go back and cut any creases or anything. I'm going to continue. And I'm going to stop with this brush. We don't need it anymore right now anyway. I'll set it aside in case we decide to. I say we as if you're here helping me, but I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to do a YouTube channel, you guys need to feel some type of involved. All one or two of you watching. I'm going to go back in, I think, with Oogie Boogie. And I'm going to just, like, put it on my lower lash, my eyelid, my actual eyelid. Oop, it's okay. We'll be able to fix that. Right now, I just want it to look kind of like a lighter base down here. Not that white, but kind of add like a green white base, because that's what it looks like. It looks very white on camera, which I apologize for the quality, by the way. I will invest with better equipment, but right now that's just not possible. So hang with me. And now I'm going to go in with a deeper green. I wanted to give a little love to my Puff Puff Pass palette. This is it's a Che shadow palette by Makeup by Che, or I'm pretty sure it's Che. I apologize if I'm saying her name wrong. She makes amazing makeup. These, I believe, are out of stock. I had messaged her around September because I wanted to get my friend these for her birthday. And she said she's going to try and have them back in stock around Christmas, I believe. Don't hold me to that. She might be running later. She might be running sooner. You never know. Just keep an eye on her page on Facebook and Instagram for restocks. It's Makeup by Che. You'll love her stuff. It's so creative, and she has amazing quality. I'm taking this top shade. This is what it looks like, you guys. Like, oh my gosh. Look at those greens. I can't wait for St. Patrick's Day. This is going to be it. I'm just taking this top green right here and patting it on as well to give like a little more green. No. I'm going to go in with the darker green as well, because I want a good bit of green to show through at the bottom. I'm not going to do my whole eyelid though, because I'm about to take some black and come down and start smoking my eye. I'll show you what I mean in a second. So, get that done. I'm just started talking only about makeup, huh? Look at me. I'm really big into indie brands right now. I feel like they need a lot more love. I don't know. I just feel like they don't get enough attention. And indie brands really deserve it. A color swatch changed my brush, and the one that had the green on it, and I'm just going to go in with hers, which is this like the blackest shade in here. And it doesn't take much. I do just a little bit, and I'm going to come down. See, I'm going to outline my eye again, and I'm going to just start smoking and blending, which it'll take a second. This is going to be a long video. We're almost done, you guys. Hang in there. It looks very sharp and jagged right now, but don't worry. We're going to fix it. I need another little. It doesn't take much. I'm going back, I know, for a second one, but believe me, it's because I did not get much on the brush at all. I'm just going to follow my line. My eye line. And I'm going to just take a touch more, like just little dips, and then start patting it. I'm super excited about this already. I'm not the biggest fan of green, so like having these green ideas really surprised me, as I'm not a green person at all. I know, gasp. My first get ready with me and it's green. But I'm not a green person, huh? Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to take a little more green, and we're going to blend back. Now, this isn't perfect. I'm not a professional. I never claimed to be. I would love to be, but I'm not. I'm completely self-taught. And that's okay. Because you know what? Makeup's about expression. And there's no right way to do makeup. Absolutely no right way to do makeup. So just because you see like these Instagram girls or whatever, or people on YouTube that do these amazing cut creases and artistic things, honey, you can do a basic smoky eye and it's still art. You're good. Just do one single shadow. I used to just put some eyeliner on and a gold glitter and I'll call it a day. There's no right way to do makeup, you guys, and I don't want this to be a channel that says it is, because it's not. Alright, I think I'm going to go in with, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe this deep green. Let's give it some love. I just use my finger, because these are literally pressed glitters. And I just like, look at that. Oh my goodness. I just throw it on my eye. Look how pretty. I feel like pressed glitters work best with your finger. I know there are brushes for it. I know a lot of people praise brushes for it. But that's not me. I'm gonna try and not drag this video out too much longer. Yes. I think it looks cute. I don't know about you guys, but I think it looks pretty cute. Now I'm gonna take, and this is my all-time favorite shade in like any of his palettes. It is Diamond Ashes. It is this very, very, very loved white shade. And I'm going to just pop it right there. I do this with a lot of my looks. I go back a few times. I know a lot of people, I think, had a problem with this glitter. And I can see the problem if they're trying to use it on a brush. This shade is like a no-no on a brush. One more. Pop. Alright, you guys. I would like to go back and then take the Oogie Boogie palette. And I'm going to take this deep shade down here, the Undersea Gal. I'm going to just like smoke a little bit down here. I don't want it super dark. I left a little bit of the black on this brush, that way they kind of mix and make it a little darker. And bam. It's not much, but it's enough. It's what I want. Now I'm going to take our weirdo, or my weirdo, lip liner, and I just take it and I put it in my eye. Literally just right in my eye. I love it. I have tons of eyeliners, don't get me wrong, but I've been trying to use these since I just got them in those boxes, and I actually love it as an eyeliner. I think it does really well. Sorry, I thought I heard my son. Anyway. We are now going to take, and I'm going to do my eyeliner. I know, let's hope I can do this right. I know you guys get to painfully watch me do my eyeliner. I apologize to any neat freaks and perfectionists out there. I try. Sorry. My son decided to run and step on a bag of chips and pop it. That was that noise. Anyone else's toddler become a Power Ranger at like 8, 9 at night? Let's try and get this other eye to match. I don't know about you guys, but I have that one good eye where like I can get it right the first time. And then there's the other eye where you kind of just have to get it looking similar and then hope for the best. I think this is going to be that eye. Get it similar and hope for the best. I always like a good cat eye. I feel like it really accentuates my eye shape. But a cat I like this, where it's thick up here and then thin down near my inner corner. I apologize, I can't speak at all, ever. Y'all have got me pretty good already. I'm surprised I've done this good this far. Hopefully y'all don't hate this video. Anyway, let's continue. I add a little bit of mascara. No, I do put on falsies. I'm a big falsie girl. And I just like to do it enough to just get them black, because like my eyebrows, my eyelashes are extremely blonde. I apologize if you hear footsteps. It's my toddler. Again. His name is Ventus, like the popular Kingdom Hearts character, because my husband and I are dweebs. We even have matching Keyblade tattoos. If anyone knows what those are, welcome to the group. Anyway. I am going to get them ready. Now, this is something I get asked about a lot, and to be honest, I'm surprised I get asked about it so much. A lot of people ask how I do my false eyelashes, and it's like everyone else. I mean, I feel like it's a pretty popular and common routine of it. I have to cut my eyelashes. So when I get fake eyelashes, I have to like put them to my eye and measure them, and then cut them as needed, because my eyes are smaller and more almost almond shaped, so they curve, whereas normal eyelashes are just kind of too big. So I cut them to my size, and a lot of people don't realize they probably need to cut theirs too to get them the right size, because if you don't, you're going to have too much in your inner corner and it's going to bug you, or it's just going to look wonky. Now I use Duo Lash Glue. This, it's cheap. It's a lifesaver. I love it. Alright, let's continue. I just take, and I blow on it sometimes. You take a fan if you don't want to, like, blow on it, and, you know. I blow on mine. Going on my eye, my spit, my breath, whatever. And you wait till, like, you see how it's kind of white? I do both at the same time. How it's kind of white. You want to kind of wait till it gets a little clear, and then put it on your eye. That way it's tacky, not wet. Once it's tacky, it'll stick better to your eyes. And you'll have a really nice set of lashes. I've just had a lot of people I know ask me that, and I just thought it was a pretty normal way of doing it. Let's see if these are ready. We're just going to lay them over top. Sometimes you got to pull it back and fix it, and that's okay. We all make mistakes. Nothing's perfect. Let's see how that one lays and see if I like it. I think it looks okay. It's still a little wet, as you can see. Still a little bit wet. I should have let it get a little more tacky, but it'll dry, and it looks fine right now on my eye, so it'll be okay. Just means I put a little much glue on it. Let's try this one. I like to close my eye and just kind of layer it on top of my eyelash. It's not going to hurt you, so don't be afraid to pull it back and situate it how you need it. Let's see. I mean, this one's a little wonky. Let's fix it. I'm an eyelash queen. Sorry, guys. I'm not a complete perfectionist, but when it comes to my eyelashes, I am. Let me get my mirror and make sure I'm doing it right. There we go. Let's see. This one's a little higher, so I'm just going to move it down a little bit. and fix them. And look, I just think eyelashes, take a look from like 10 to 100. I think it just stunning. Alright, well, we're coming up on like 40 minutes and 5 minutes, so let me hurry and finish this video up and show you the rest of my routine. I take my tried and true brush. I got this from Amazon. It says use spicy, and I really like that it says use spicy. I think that's cute. Take a little bit, and I don't do much, just enough to contour. I have really high cheekbones. I have Native American ancestry, as a lot of people do, and I just look back in pictures, and I see pictures of my great, I believe, grandmother. She was full Cherokee, and she had these same beautiful cheekbones, so I'm very proud to have them. Very proud. I get complimented on them a lot, but I have very strong features. I don't have a really feminine face. I have like a square, strong face. I've learned to love it. Used to hate it as a kid, now I love it. I think that's about good. And I'll do just a touch where the normal people do. Just a little right here to give like some shadow on the forehead. Which you probably won't see anyway once I let my hair down. But just enough to like shadow it, give it more depth. I don't really worry about contouring my jawline. I'm fine with my triple chins, so they'll be okay. Now I'll take my favorite blush brush. I love this one. It is Sasha Kushik. Not quite sure how to pronounce her name. Sorry if I butchered that. And I take my Sakura and Sage palette. I love this thing. I got it at Nipsey last month, I believe. And this blush right here, this like, not the orange one, but the pink one. Oh my gosh. It's so light and gentle, and I always do a little bit of my nose because, you know, I'm not an e-girl, but I wish I was as cute as one, and the blush makes me feel as cute as one. Just enough to give like some cute bright redness, make us look a little youthful. I cover up the redness on my face to put it back to keep me looking young. I don't understand it. I do though. That's what we do. Now, I don't normally contour my nose. Sometimes I do. Today I'm just not. It'll be okay. I am going to take my Sour Ice Extreme Frost. It's not like wanting to show up. It's also white. There we go. I'm going to try this out on my face for the first time with you guys. It says to take a finger, I believe, that's the best way to do it. So I'm going to take a finger and just like, ooh, yes, look at that. Wow. That's pretty. And it says to just draw it along. Unless I read it wrong. I might have read it wrong. I never use my finger, but you know what? It seems to be going on beautifully. Look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's pretty. I might do a little more. I always use a brush for this, so like this feels weird. I'm probably going to end up taking a brush, actually. Here it is. Here we go. I feel more normal now. This is another Sonia Kushik brush, actually. Her quality is phenomenal. Her process are not. But sometimes you do pay more for better brushes. However, I picked those up on sale. Of course. Alright, and to finish this off, let's do our lips. I don't use lip liner. Just going to go in. We're going to use a Jeffree VLL in the shade Leo. My thing wants to like white out so you can't see it. So let's get to it. Now I overdraw my lips a little bit. Not much. Tried not too much anyway. You'll see. My son will entertain you with background noise. There we go. Not too much. See, I don't want to overline my lips, like make it outrageous and look like a drag queen, because that's what I end up looking like, which I don't have a problem with that. I love some drag queens. And I'm going to wait and strut down. So now I'm going to take the gloss and Shockwave. Sorry, I was a little slow on the take there. It's from the mystery box. I actually got Leo from the mystery box as well. It's from a mini I had gotten, or a premium, I think. Anyway, it smells like cake. I love that so much. If you ever overline your lips and you don't like the way it looks, add a gloss, baby. Add a gloss. Alright, and are you ready? Let's take our hair down. We're going to take our hair down, mess it up a little bit, and bam. I look alive. What do you guys think? I think it's really pretty. It's not as gothy as I thought I was going to go. I know, I look like a different person. Anyway, thank you for coming to watch my Get Ready With Me and Meet Me. I'm very happy, and I'm sorry this video is taking so long. I hope you might have learned something from me, or just enjoyed watching the video. I hope you come back and watch more. Thank you guys. Bye.